Hi folks, here we are up at the Fall Carlisle 2025 Swap Meet. There's all kinds of cool stuff here. There's cars, there's toys, there's bicycles, there's signs, all kinds of great stuff. It's a big swap meet. There's 81 acres here, so we're going to do a three-part series. And this will be the front field, so enjoy the video and we'll start walking. Well, up here in the front, we got a 39 Ford convertible sedan. This one is 16.9. I'll show you the sign real quick, show you the phone number there. Project car, but a pretty rare car. You don't see very many of those. And as you see, we'll see all kinds of hardware, rubber, different pieces and parts. There's always companies like this that come here too, but we'll try to show you some of the older stuff here and some of the more interesting stuff to us. There's a lot of muscle car stuff, a lot of Corvette stuff, so just enjoy and we'll continue walking here. I think we'll see lots of intake manifolds, because at these swap meets you see literally thousands of them, but we'll probably point out a few if we can. But you know, some of these things we'll show you prices and stuff if we can. Otherwise, if they don't have them, we won't. There's a tail fin there for 20 bucks. We got a tri-carb intake there, GTO, for 500 on that. Some new old stock Chevy stuff in there. All kinds of little mechanical parts. Look at the nice tack right there. There's a convertible top mechanism. Most of the stuff in this booth is Chevy stuff. I guess this is for a 70 Chevelle, this convertible top mechanism. Over here we got some Model A stuff. There's a bell housing, all the different tools and stuff. Look at the nice spotlights there, $17.50 a pair on those. And let's get some fender skirts here, 40 Ford question mark it says on those. They're kind of flat, they're probably an aftermarket or reproduction style. There's some Mercury skirts there for 150. And you'll see about anything. There's some Longhorn skulls. A nice little John Deere pedal tractor there, $850 on that one. Cast aluminum pedal tractor, looks mostly original. But you'll see antiques, you'll see flea market stuff, you'll see tools, you'll see new stuff, you'll see old stuff. Just about everything here. So it's a great place to come. Put it on your bucket list. There's a Muncie transmission. Nice looking Ford banjo wheel right here. Really Ford banjo steering wheel. These are kind of cool. The full wheel covers there for 30s cars. And over here we got some nice headlights. Looks like they're on Diamond T bases possibly. And they're a guide style headlight. Well, we got kind of a booth of miscellaneous here. There's some cool gaming stuff here. Nice dice machine there, 125 on that. Got some spinning wheels there for $350 a piece. All kinds of Cadillac hubcaps. Little ride-on train there. 90 bucks on that with the track. And looks like we got some Model T go-karts there. There's one there. One over here, a little red roadster. All kinds of stuff for sale, motorcycles and cars and stuff on these boards. That's their signboard with all the stuff they got for sale. I don't see any phone number on it, however. Got some cool race cars up in here, tether cars, 115 on that green one. This is a nice one up here, the tin one there, the yellow one. Well, here's a high rise there, 600 bucks with the dual carbs. Got a whole dash panel there. See what the Chevy pickup is here. 68 Chevy C10, 15 grand on that one. There's your information on there. You can catch the phone number. It's kind of a patina truck. Long box. Good looking little pickup though. And here we got a 1962 Sunbeam. This one is 47,000 miles, 3,200 or best offer. There's their phone number. Kind of a cool little roadster. It's mostly original, kind of a barn find. Needs some floor work. Good little project though. Now we got some signage here. $475 on the Sunoco. The SO letters are $250. $475 on the Coke clock. Got the Continental tire rack there for $95. I'm just going to show you a quick glance of this 40 Mercury there, because we got some music in the background over there, so I can't get too close. But that one is $17,900 is the price on that kind of a project. But you don't see too many of those 40 Mercury convertibles. And we'll jump over the other side here. Got a few more cars for sale. Got a Mustang here. Make an offer, it says. Don't see any price on it. And we got a Ford 5-window coupe here, 1936. That's a nice car, $39,500. Call Jim, has all your information. Got some older Tonka trucks here as well. 70s, 80s ones probably. This is a darker yellow color one. That might be a little bit older one. $3.25. This one's kind of cool here with the boom on top. That might be a good one actually. It's kind of like a ramp truck, but it's got a boom on the top, $175. I mean, those are later ones that I'm not really into so much, but I think they'll be catching up price-wise at some point. Here's some Ram Charger seats. Dodge Ram Charger, 1978, $250 for the pair. This is a good-looking 36 Ford coupe, though. Got skirts on it, Cadillac hubcaps. And over here, we got a selection of fenders. Roadrunner fender. We got a satellite fender. The 442 convertible deck lid back there. I don't see much for prices on them, but some good solid fenders. 77 Cutlass. And we got some more parts and pieces up on here. A lot of AMX stuff looks like. We got an AMX back here for sale. We'll check it out. There's a lot of American Motors Rambler parts. There's a remote mirror new in the box. 68.9, $600. Front spindle for $125. New all stock. All kinds of AMX Javelin body trim. And here's the 390 AMX, the two-seater, the first body style of them. And this one is $22,000. You probably see the phone number on there. Pretty cool car. I always like the AMXs of this age. That's AMC's muscle car. That's their they're competing with Camaro and Mustangs and all that stuff, and that's what they came up with. And they did pretty good with them. Drag racing and all that. Well, this is a big setup of Mustang stuff here. Fox Body Garage. I'll show you their info here. If you got Fox Body you're working on, here's all their info. You can check them out. They got lots of stuff here. Lots of mechanical, lots of trim. A few body parts. You got a Ford truck grill there, but most of it's Fox Body stuff, I'm guessing. Now we got a 64 Dart fender there, $20. Dodge Dart. And a Cougar. $4,000 on that one. 68 Cougar. Here's all your information. Project car. Look at the 1920s trunk there for $75. That's a big one too. It's cheap enough if you could use one. If you got a big classic car. And we got another Cougar over here. There's that one, 6,500. Runs and drives and steers. And a whole slew of carburetors. Got intakes back there, all kinds of carbs up here, 150, 100, 175, depending on the one. There's a tri-carb set up there, 64 GTO at $1,200. And we got some 409 heads here. $1,000 on those. All kinds of valve covers. There's bell housings back there, anywhere from Oh, I see 100 and a quarter to 350 back in there. See lots of muscle car stuff here, lots of hot rod stuff, lots of Corvette stuff as well. I'll just get some 56 Chevy trim parts back there. Look at the Saginaw 4-speed there for 4.5. And the other transmission is 800. Well, this guy's got a whole collection of GM stuff here. It looks like you can read all his posters there. Even a Newell stock cruise control setup. But he's got all kinds of cool stuff on the ground here. We'll jump ahead here a little bit. Get ahead of these carts. All kinds of shifters here. Intakes back there. I think this is the next booth here. And have a different type of item. You can usually tell what people are into. 64 Impala doors there. Pair of those. Got some Jeep doors there. 500 crossed out, so they're cheaper now. Not sure what those doors there are. Look like more GM maybe. Model T firewall there. This guy's got a slew of stuff in here as well. Look at it all. All kinds of mechanical parts. 64 Galaxy stuff in there. Transmissions. You name it. Clutch pedals. Some 67 Fairlane trunk lid and fender there. One thing you see a lot of here, that's for sure, is mechanical stuff. Look at all the 69, 396 block up in there. Big block heads. You can see the prices on the sign there and all the information on them. Some Corvette Posi rear up there for $975. 68 Camaro heater box. Got a dual carb intake there with that round air cleaner for $575. This guy's got a Chevy grill there. I don't see a price on that one, but there is a GMC grill there. 46 or so GMC grill there, the upper and the lower. 500 bucks on that. It's kind of a hard to find item. You see a lot more Chevys than you do GMCs. 89 bucks on the little scooter. This guy's digging out a Bronco door. Early Bronco door there. Well, this guy's got advanced design stuff. Got some glove box doors, hinges.
To me, there's no bickering over price. That's just no way.
Got some front fenders there.
Well, it's like you said, you can take them. Yeah.
Front fender bracket. Door access panels, mostly advanced design. Then there's some 55 to 9 stuff there as well. 7,500 on the little HHR here. Just kind of cruise down a few of these tables. Got all kinds of miscellaneous on here. Nice exhaust whistle there for 100 and a quarter. Some Ford mirrors there, 30 bucks a piece, 37 Ford. And got all kinds of license plates here. Illinois, California, Ohio. Some Harley Davidson floorboard rubber pieces there. And over on this side we got all kinds of tools. You get all kinds of tool vendors and newer stuff here, which does come in handy if you need to do some road repairs. We got a Mustang pedal car, nice original one, 900 bucks on that. I had one of those when I was a kid, but my dad got rid of it because my sister apparently pulled me with that plastic steering wheel, snapped it off. That's what I'm told anyway. I don't really remember that, but I do remember the pedal car. All kinds of miscellaneous here. There's a 32 Ford horn there for 200 bucks. The one with the pinch back on it. Now this guy's got all kinds of gas and oil stuff. It's mostly reproduction. There's a few old items. A lot of it's reproduction there. Good garage art though. Yeah, this one's got all kinds of sets of tires, and they got a Pepsi machine there for $475. Bunch more intakes there. Shifter handles. Boy, it is amazing the amount of shifter handles and intakes. I just can't get over that. All kinds of automotive ads. And you can see over here is the grandstand where they have all the food and everything. That's all over in that area. So if you need to stop for something to eat, that's where you go. There's also some vendors set up in the bottom of the grandstands. Wall hangers, $30 quarter panels. Rusty ones, but they do make a good wall hanger. Yeah, it looks like we get some Chevy truck hoods up here. There's a visor there for $150. $300 on this one here. I guess they're all $300. Well, that one back there is $200, but they're all Chevy truck hoods. We got a Camaro 342 gears, posi rear, $250. Disc brakes on it. Some more nice cruiser skirts back there. There's a Corvette hood back there. And over on this side, we got some more parts here. Then there's also a couple cars here for sale. We'll show you. This table, show special, $5 a piece. I got a grill guard there. I think I'm gonna have to buy that one, huh? So let's see what this guy's got going on here. This is all a dollar table here. Everything on that table, $1. Almost free, right? Well, I bought the $5 grill guard, which is a good deal, but now I gotta carry it while I'm videoing here, unfortunately. Got a 56 Buick here. This one's a 4-door hardtop. There's your phone number there. I don't see the price on that one. Good looking car. They've got the nailhead V8. We'll get to the back of it here. Good looking Buick right there. Even got a Yankees sticker in the window. It's kind of peeling off. Nice interior in that. And over here we got a 3031 Model A 2-door here. There's your phone number, but there's no prices on them. And he's got all kinds of stuff here on the ground. Got some Tri-5 garnishes there. Nice little backup light there. It's in good shape. And a Chevette rear quarter there. New old stock. And we'll jump over to this aisle here. Got little dots in there. This one is $22.5. There's all your information on it. Looks like it's all ready to roll there.
I like going to those shows that are up that way because
Got some Lancer style hubcaps there. Looks like 4 for $400, 2 for $200. Ford Dash here for $500. All kinds of different trim taillight pieces, ornaments, bumper guards.
They got some vendors, little swap meet.
Nice GMC truck.
Again, it's cars you don't
Hood emblems
see.
there.
Like even GM's on.
I got some Model T stuff there. There's the clutch all blown apart. Rear axle. Some Ford wheels there, 16-inch Ford wheels. Lots of miscellaneous. Most of the stuff, if you know what you're looking for, you can get a really good deal. But if you're looking for them to pop out at you and be all identified and stuff, that's usually when you got to pay the retail number. Well, here's kind of one of the booths we were thinking of when we said there's all kinds of Corvette parts. C3 Corvette there.
I'm good with whatever.
All kinds of Corvette stuff here. Just any piece you could want. Nice bumpers there. 68 to 73. $350 for the pair.
I got a drill.
4-speed conversions here. Got all the clutch pedals and transmissions. $1,000. All kinds of C3 Corvette stuff. Seats, exhaust, T-tops, wheels. Anything you could unbolt the car from the car, they have it. Steering columns back there. And we got some 32 Ford Bob fenders there, $120 a pair. Corvette for $2,800. Runs. Doesn't have any information on it. The caps, door handles, rubber bushings, ignition parts, you name it. It's all a buck a piece, and they got tens of thousands of items there to pick from. Windshield wiper blades, filters, all kinds of goodies. Wheels there, 55 to 9 Cadillac, 100 and a quarter each. Look at all the transmissions there. Fresh rebuilt, new internals. TH350, 500 bucks. 400 bucks. Depends what they are, 400 or 500 bucks. Good deals if that's true that they're rebuilt, but it's kind of hard to say unless you took them apart or had some receipts of such. Some Model A parts, Model A cowl there. Got a 53 Studebaker dash back there, 800 bucks. And some more Model A hot rod stuff. There's some 32 rails. I was going to bring some of these with me and I didn't. I forgot to, but those are 800 reproduction rails. We got some GTO seats here, 300 for the pair, 1966. Here's a new all stock quarter panel here for a Camaro, 1969, 1800 bucks on that. Got a drag car here. See what the price is on this. 11.5 or best offer. There's your phone number. Quarter or eighth mile it says on there. If you want to go do some racing, there you go. And it looks like across there we got a Ford truck cab. Let's see if we can make our way over there. You can see how busy it is here. You check the aisles. Lots of people walking around. And we'll get down in here, check these cab out.
Name the year.
1800 on that. It's got the whole nose and the cab right there. And we got some 35 Ford truck running boards there for 400 bucks. 73 to 9 hood there for 300.
What? No.
There's a tri-carb set up here, 500 bucks. And over here we got some oil cans and a Pepsi machine. Vendo 81, don't see any price on that. 40 bucks on the grease cart there. And it's got all kinds of oil cans and coolers and such. It's some 40-41 rear fenders, fiberglass ones, 350 on those. There's an old gas pump there, visible gas pump, what's left of it, for 2000. Needs the top. And just kind of pan around here. We got some music over that way, so we're not be able to get down in there, but we'll just kind of pan over and show you. And we still got 3 or 4 aisles to go there. Yeah, looks like we got some Chevy stuff here. Blazer seats, 4,800 for the set. 1,000 bucks for the hood there. And we got some new all stock tailgates, 67 to 72. That's 1,400 bucks. There's one back there for 1,500. Guess I wasn't aware that these seats were worth that kind of money. Maybe somebody in the video can let me know if they really are. Well, this guy's got quite a bit of signage up in here. Some porcelain ones, a lot of painted tin ones. We got some thermometers here. We're going to scan over this side here. We got some stuff on this side, some truck parts. Kind of a cool panel truck side piece there with the painting on it. Make a good wall art. And we got $250 on the tailgate, but from there we're going to jump up to the next aisle. Well, we've skipped ahead a couple aisles here. We're going to catch the very front area, then we'll go back to meet up where we were there. Old Kawasaki there, $1,250. Look at this nice GTO here. Bright red, 52 grand, 4-speed. There's all your information. Good looking car, runs strong, no rust, it says. Get tri-carbs on it. There's a little Model T turtle deck there. 400 bucks, the best offer.
All right, take care.
Some 67 Fairlane doors. 75 and 175, depending on which one. 40 Plymouth Coupe springs here, 75 bucks. It's got the sheet metal backs as well. V-twin, 120 on that sign. 160 on that one, that's kind of cool. Cast iron sign. Here's the 40 Plymouth wheels as well. And all kinds of new replacement stuff here. Oh, way at the end of the car corral here, which we do have the car corral video I mentioned. I'm just going to catch this one, 32 grand. There's all your information on that. Phone number and price, 351 in there. Good looking Torino. Well, there's a little rat fink, newly made, 250 on that. 650 on the swamp cooler there. All kinds of valve covers and intakes here, aluminum intakes galore. Look at them all. Crazy. Look at this cross ram set up there for $850. Quite a display of those. And we got a lot of reproduction cast aluminum toppers and hot rod tags. There's the alien there. Oh, it's got Joe Biden on there. And we get some Ford parts over here. Ford hood there for $125, hood tops anyway. Fenders back here. Fiberglass fenders for $40 for the pair. Those will fit a 35 to 37 Ford pickup, and they're very difficult to find steel ones. So if you just want to fill a hole, $40 a good enough deal. There's some 37 hood sides there for $150. And they got all kinds of replacement stuff here. Southern Camaro, it says. And some square body stuff. There's their sign there if you want to get a hold of them. And we get all kinds of miscellaneous in here. Look at all the gauge clusters. Looks like some square body. I'm not sure. I don't know. I guess it's not a square body. I'm not sure what those are. These are Ford right here. All kinds of plastic models. And looks like we got an old banjo steering wheel down there. 30s banjo steering wheel. Not sure what brand that one is. Accessory visor, I should say. That's kind of an unusual one. It's got aluminum edge on it with like a fiberboard material. Don't know that I've seen that brand before. $125 on that. Square body syndicate there, $75 a piece. Look at these high stacks here. 1800 big block. There's some 60 horse stuff there, 60 horse V8. The 3 pieces for $1,200. Intake and heads. Now we'll get over this side and see the carburetors. That's their shuttle there. Well, this guy's got all kinds of carburetors here. EC Carbs, there's his info. All kinds of rebuilt carbs, double pumpers, you name it. He's got lots of them here. All these are Hollies. What a selection. So if you're looking for a carburetor, you get hold of them. Now we got a Monte Carlo up here. 71 Monte Carlo, 5500. I don't see any phone number on it. Project car. And we got all kinds of headlight bezels. Look at this nice radio here. Oldsmobile Cutlass 442. It's an 8-track player, $250. Those are always the ones that are worthwhile. The accessory radios like the 8-track players or the AM FMs or things like that. What bring more? Usually the plain AM radios don't do much price-wise. Got a 392 Hemi here, 60 over. Those are the pistons, I guess, but there's a Hemi engine up on there.
I'll take a picture of that Hemi.
Yeah, I know. What are you getting for that one?
10 grand.
10 grand, huh? All ready to go or what?
Yep.
There you go. Well, I guess they're going to fire this one up for us. This is their information here if you're interested. 10 grand on the 392. Probably need some earplugs for this one.
We have lots of engines. All
Yeah,
Hemi.
all Hemis, huh? This guy specializes in Hemis, so if you're looking for something, these are good guys to get a hold of. They're going to give it a little fuel here. Gotta love that sound, huh? Great engine. Here's the guy right there, just like we said.
Enough?
Yep. Thank you. I got a nice little Ford pickup here, 72 F100, 55,000 miles with the plow. 12.5 on that one. Get over here to this side of it. Short box too. Not a bad pickup. Well, we're running into quite a few cars here for sale. This one's a Chrysler. 1964, 12.5. I'll get to the other side to show you the information, but this is a nice clean car. Look at the interior. A little wear on the bottom of the seat right where the driver goes. .383 two-barrel, 58,000 miles. there it is. If you want it, get a hold of them. Nice little pressed steel Railway Express car there, 200 bucks. Not sure if that's Core or who made that one. Maybe somebody can tell us on the video. Nice little steam style locomotive, like a carpet train. So they got some different antiques and toys in this booth. Some cool stuff. Yeah, we got a 57 Chevy here, 16.5, 2-door hardtop. Don't see any phone number on it. A little damage to that quarter, but kind of a cool car. Some side trim. That looks like it's for a dent side Ford pickup, probably. Never know what you'll find here. It's all kinds of cool stuff. 97 Firebird hood there, $275. This one's got all kinds of side trim, headlight parts, taillight parts. Look at all this side trim, all restored too, a lot of it. Generators, mostly stuff that's all been refurbished. Look at the steering wheels up there. 62 Impala, 64, 57. Anywhere from 400 to 500 and something. Quite a collection there. Look at that 64 door trim. There's a tri-carb manifold there for 900 bucks, cast iron one. Ford parking lights there. Yeah, look like they were 95, but they tore the tag off. Must be reduced now. We got all kinds of license plates here. They have thousands of plates. Look at them all organized by state. Some are $3, $5, $10. Get in here, the dark. The camera's going to have to adjust, but they're all well organized. You know, tells you years, truck, Pennsylvania, dealer. A lot of Pennsylvania plates, and these are just kind of miscellaneous wall hanger plates out this way. $10 each in that tub. $15 each in that tub. There's a Kansas cyanide, a bunch of those. They got the sunflower on them. Well, this guy's got all kinds of cool stuff here. A lot of shop manuals and stuff. This is a nice mirror right there. It says 1961 Ford. It's a factory side mirror. Got another one there, remote one. Those are Newell stock. Look at the 62 Pontiac radio there, Newell stock in a box. Good stuff. You get back in here, he's got some dealer promos. Shit, mostly GM stuff. Kind of cool little tags there. These are plastic, but they're neat with a little Pontiac emblem on there. And he's got all kinds of advertising postcards and brochures and stuff, if you're into that kind of stuff. There's some more Newell stock stuff over here. Nice GM emblem there. Yep, real nice one there, Newell stock. Now, this is kind of a funny little, looks like a 32 Ford kinda. PA title, 22.5 on that. There's your phone number. I don't know if you can read that. Go a little slower on that one. Kind of a little roadster looking deal. And they got a couple more over here. That one's already sold. Easy Go. Little 3-wheel cart there. Venice, it's called. That one is 22.5 as well. And this guy's got all kinds of hubcaps. Those are an aftermarket Pontiac Chief. Got some Chevy pickup ones there. A little GMC pickup for 20 bucks. Look at all there's some airplane parts there as well. All kinds of cool stuff in here. Headlights here. We got more headlights over this way. Got 27 bucks a piece on those two there. There's a 58 or 9 Chevy truck grill back there. But he's got all kinds of stuff in this booth. Quite a assortment here. Some 59 parts right there. 95 bucks for the front one. 100 a quarter for the two sides. Chevy grill there for 135. We got all kinds of hood ornaments. Look at the tachometers here, 450 on that one there. Let's get around this side, see if we can see what it is. Yeah, it's a Pontiac one. They're both Pontiacs there. All kinds of hood ornaments. Look at the airplane gauges here as well. $20, $30, $40 a piece, depending on the one.
Yeah. You gotta see these things. These things are around in the 90s.
Mopar banner. It's kind of cool. 35 bucks. And we got some newer stuff here. All kinds of emblems down in here as well. These go on a hubcap. This is a Nash one that's missing the bar that she leans on. And we got some Ram hood ornaments up there. Get that one back there is $3.95 on the cap. And we'll just kind of jump ahead here a little ways. And he's got all kinds of license plates in there. 12 bucks a piece looks like on those. Look at the top hat the guy's got there, if you can see it. Like his top hat out over there, it's kind of cool. You got 75 on this 49 Ford, cut off a piece of hood, and there's a Dodge truck one there for 95. It's kind of garage art. Got a 73 Duster there, 340, and a Hemi here, no engine in that one, 69 Roadrunner, 20 grand on that one. And you can see their zip code. I don't see a phone number on there. Jump across a few of these. Well, we'll jump over here. We got a, looks like a Pontiac grill maybe. Maybe somebody can correct me on that, but it looks Pontiac to me. Got some fenders here. 800 bucks, new old stock. Got a big shoebox Ford from the looks of it. And maybe some Mercury doors here. And we got some miscellaneous over here, a bunch of hubcaps. Some Cadillac fenders here, 300 for the pair, 90 to 92 Caddy. And I got some Mopar fenders here. Well, no, I guess there's one Mopar, and those two are Ford. Those are Woody fenders. I got 600 and 650 on those. That reddish one almost looks new old stock. A bunch more aluminum wheels here. And we got a couple cars for sale here. It looks like a Dodge Magnum. This thing's really minty looking. Nice clean interior. Good looking car right there. Pennsylvania plates, and we got a Pontiac on this side. I'll show you the information on the signs here. This one's a 4-door. Really clean though. Only problem with the camera, it's difficult to get interior pictures unless the window's down or something, but it's a real clean car. One owner, there's all your information on that. 15.5. And we'll check out the Dodge real quick here. 12.5 is the price on this one. It's a 1979 Magnum, 37,000 miles. 2-owner. Really nice cars, nice clean cars. Well, I'll just kind of glance up here. This door here, I think I might know somebody for that one. 200 bucks on that. And you can see this is kind of winding down in the afternoon because this is way out in the front aisle here. But we've been walking most of the day, put it that way. There's a Grand National fuel tank Buick, 100 ¼ bunch, carburetors, intakes. Over here we got a bunch of brake and clutch pedal assemblies. 72 Nova for 100 bucks, 80 Camaro, 100 bucks. Quite a collection of stuff there, a bunch of die-cast NASCAR models here. Well, we got all kinds of signage over here. $2.95 with the yellow step sign, real clean one. Main sign there's $145. Got a FRAP sign, seal test. Some pretty cool stuff. Booth service there, $15.95 on that one. And we got City Coal Company. That's kind of a cool porcelain sign there. $4.95 on that one. Jump in here real quick. This is pretty cool here. Go Slowly. It's kind of a spinner deal with a cast base on it. Nice clean Keystone locomotive there. Just kind of pan around this booth. Nice De La Val cream separator sign. Like those early litho signs like that. Good piece. And we got the mobile lubrication. 10 grand on that one. Rare porcelain sign. That is a rare one. I don't think I've seen one of those before. This is a cool one here too. $38.50 on that one. Piedmont. Another porcelain sign. And jump over onto this side. Nice little poster there. Stewart speedometer. That's cool. Advertisement. $6.95. Turkeys for sale. That's kind of an interesting one.
What was that?
250.
No, I can't go that low.
Cool stuff. This guy's trying to negotiate a sign there. He's offering $250. She's coming back at $350. But I think they have a ways to go to work out a deal. We got $650 on the slow sign with the porcelain or the glass jewels on it. And this is kind of an interesting one there too. No price on that one. And it looks like we see some Tri-5 Chevy stuff there. There's some front fenders. Look at the convertible top mechanism. It says it'll fit Chevy or Pontiac. That's mostly 55 to 7 stuff in there. Steering wheels, all kinds of trim. And you can see he's got his trays and trays of stuff back there. Parts business for sale. He's willing to sell the whole business. Sounds like. Got a Ford pickup hood here on the ground, 53 to 6, $400. Let's get some rust on the front edge. That's what a lot of them do. That's why we have good luck selling our Western hoods. This one is 5,200 here, 65 Chevy C10 is your information. Kind of a patina truck with an inline 6 in it. This guy's got a 38 hood here, or a grill, sorry, 38 or 9, one of the two. 250 on that. Ford pickup. 68 Corvette transmission back there, $700. You can see the guy's name right there if you want to call him if you're needing anything in that booth. And we got some seats back there, Challenger seats. Well, looks like we've got the front end of a Corvette here. $1,500 today, it says. They've been parting it out, cutting it up there. And we got a little Chevy El Camino here. This one's a 1983, 12 grand. There's all your information right there. Pretty good looking car. Looks solid. All kinds of Hawaiian t-shirts here. Ones with cars on them and stuff. Well, we got another one for sale here. Big block car, $454. There's all your information on it. 71 Chevelle. Good looking Chevelle right there. Looks like some 69 Camaro fenders right there. You can see a price on them here somewhere. $500 on those. And we got some bucket seats over there. Check those out real quick. Those are, let's see, Corvette seats for $1,600 on those. Now we got a 68 or 9 Chevelle hood there, SS Chevelle. They got New Hampshire plates. These guys are from New Hampshire. It's AMC Performance. They do all kinds of Pontiac stuff. They're really a big outfit now. So if you're looking for Pontiac stuff, they got all kinds of good stuff. And we were actually related to somebody that they were related to. So there's like a relation by marriage. My dad was telling me. I just learned that the other day. Here's Coker Tire. They're in Tennessee. They got all the classic car tires. We also did a video at their Corky Coker has a nice auto museum down there. So you can check that video out as well if you want to. And we got a nice little hot rod pickup here. 32 grill, Model A cab. 1930, 25,000 right there. Don't see any of the phone number or anything, but it's a good looking Model A right there. Be pretty tough to build one for the money.
Yep.
And we got all kinds of parts and pieces here. Some nice bucket seats, Pontiac. 65 GTO, $500 for the pair. A couple steering wheels there for $250. But he's got all kinds of good stuff there, parts and pieces. got some Ford convertible doors here, 37 to 39, and a Columbia rear axle, 2-speed axle there for $2,000. This is Iron Trap Garage. You see them online too, so you guys probably recognize them. They get a lot of early Ford hot rod stuff. There's a 32 Firewall there, $800. And we'll see them over at Hershey as well. 35 Ford pickup running boards there for $600. Set of 15-inch wheels there. Got some cool stuff. Well, this is all 54 to 68 Ford, 51 to 68 Mercury, and the Lincoln stuff. All kinds of different parts and pieces there. Look at the nice pieces of trim there. New old stock. Some 36 Ford fender extensions there for a car. There's a Divco quote ornament. I've had several of those for some reason. There's another one there. 100 and a quarter on that. And got some headlights back here. 175 for a pair of BLCs. This is kind of cool too. Pearson's long reflector, new old stock. $75 a piece, I guess. All kinds of good stuff. This is for a Lincoln, 46 or 8 Lincoln, $75. These are 32 Ford truck. Those are the windshield garnishes. Go up with the windshield posts, 75 a pair.
But that's getting a little harder the older the kids. But when they were younger, no, every evening.
And we'll get on to the next booth here. Well, I just bought the Divco hood ornament there. Look at that, Carnival Gambling Racer. Kind of interesting, $450 on that. But like we do on most of our videos, we'll show you what we got at the end of the video. So stay tuned all the way to the end. We are nearing the end of this one. Got to work our way down this aisle. Of course, it'll probably be several minutes on the video. But as far as me walking, it's kind of on the last aisle. But it's a long aisle. You can see all the way down there. Got a little Ford Mustang here, 5.0, $8,000 on that one, convertible. There's your information on that. Pretty good shape. A little blowout in the driver's seat bottom. And we got a 69 GTO here. $6,000 on that one. Here's your phone number and such. Good looking project right there. A little rust around the edges. There's another grill you don't see too often. It's a 40 Mercury. That one's all there. Make good custom cars and stuff, but very expensive grill to restore because they're all die cast. And we got all kinds of stuff on here. 6 cars, a 40 by 90 barn full of parts. $28,000 takes everything. There's your phone number and stuff. And here's all the stuff. There's just a sea of stuff, and 6 cars as well, it says. 53 Ford, 56 Fords, all kinds of pieces and parts. So if you're interested in it, looks like you put yourself right into business there. Got some convertibles here as well. 3 convertibles. And over here we have a boat. This one's a Chris Craft, 1953. There's all your information down there. Looks like the stuff's in Stafford, Virginia. $4,000 on the boat. Well, looks like we got some more steering wheels back here. Bel Air. 2 1/4 on that one. 1 1/4 on the other one. Some columns here. 6972 GM right there, and there's a GM tilt column. Well, this guy's got all kinds of cameo stuff there. There's the name. And we got some, these look like Suburban parts there. A lot of Chevy stuff, 55 to 9 mostly. Looks like anyway. Got some cameo bedsides over there. Got some 59 Suburban rear gate, the top piece there. Some panel truck doors. Got some running boards over there. 59 Fender. 300 on the radiator setback. 3 pieces for V8. So anyway, you can catch them on this sign there. There's a cameo tailgate there. Here's all the cab trim, goes around the cab windows. 25 bucks a piece. Yes.
What's it on?
Show you here. Oh, he's got the taillights and all. All the trim for the bed. All kinds of the cameo stuff. Looks like we got some Chevy grill bars there, sorry. Upper grill bars. Look at that Newell stock horn button, that's nice. Look at the box. Get some GMC emblems, $250 for the pair of the little ones. 25 or 75, I guess it is, for the V8 one. There's the 100s off the grill. Those are a good item. Got some pitting on them, but they're not easy to find. And we got 18.5 on the GMC pickup there. We'll check it out real quick. Looks like a good truck. It says California on the plate. Let's see if I can get over to the other side here.
Somebody said it was on Channel 21 News last night, and it's on YouTube.
This one's got a Hemi on there.
Like this,
Chrysler Hemi.
Right.
There it is. There's all your information.
Is that going on YouTube or
It
what?
will, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, maybe you can sell it that way. Who knows? Good looking truck.
Can we put the hood down?
Oh, sure, yeah.
You
course.
won't see another one with a Hemi in
Yeah.
it.
I was going to say the best part's under the hood.
Yeah, and you probably won't see another truck that nice.
Yeah. No, it's a good truck. 18.5 on that one. Rebuilt engine, it says.
Yeah, there's tons of new shit up, but you don't need to hear all that spiel.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Got some Newell stock Junior West Coast mirrors, 50 bucks a pair. That's a good deal. And we got all kinds of truck parts here as well. 40 Chevy tailgate there. That is $350. And the 40 doesn't say Chevy on there apparently. I know some of those late 30s and early 40s don't say the, you know how they usually have Chevy or GMC or whatever stamped in there. The Chevy ones don't really say. A bunch of accessory visors there. The red one's $600. GMC lower grill there. All kinds of cool stuff. Here's
I can
a
help you guys.
clamshell for a Suburban right there. Advanced design. 47 to 54 style. That's kind of cool too. The AC unit with a Chevy logo on it. All kinds of cool stuff in there. Check over on this side here. Got some armrests right there. And we got all kinds of little trim and light pieces in here. And a console right there. Look at the Newell stock. Or maybe a nice used, I guess it says SS glove box door there. Nova. 100 a quarter. All kinds of mechanical parts here. Got some rally wheels. Got a Corvette wheel there, 150 a piece. There's a 65 Coronet, no motor, 4,500. Looks like a pretty solid body, but no phone number on that one. And we got all kinds of different stuff in the booth here. Jump over to the other side here. Bell housings. There's some 409 valve covers there. There's some tri-carb set up there for 1,300. Another one there for 1,500. Quite a sea of stuff right there. Rubber floor mats, Newell stock in a box. Look at all the consoles all lined up. This guy has quite a collection of GM stuff here. And all the seat springs. Now we got all kinds of street lights there. 10 bucks a piece on those. All kinds of garage art here. One-way sign is 30 bucks. Double-ended parking meter there for 65. It looks like we got 130 to 170 different prices on the traffic lights. The 170 one has glass lenses. All kinds of cool stuff in this booth though. Gumball machines, and you name it. Cigarette machine here for 1,800. And an Ohio 82 sign there. That is 65 bucks. Well, we're getting towards the end here. This guy's packing up some of his stuff. We're starting to pack up here, so we're gonna finish it up and just down this aisle. Look at these guys on the bike there. It's a pretty wild bike. 5 1/4 on that Gray Ghost reproduction one, I guess. $950 on this original 1966 Stingray. And we got all kinds of stuff on that side as well. Different miscellaneous mechanical parts. There's a core support for a 72 Chevelle there for $50. We got a loopster here, 200. Looks like we got a 61 Buick Electra here. Convertible. Looks like a nice car right there. 21.5. There's all their information. Nice driving lights there, 125 for the pair. There's a nice Buick trim here, nice emblem there. Look at that one. Nice chrome on them. There's some parking lights off the fenders, maybe a 37 or 8. We got a Ranchero there. I don't see any information on that one. 72 Sport hood scoop there, $100. Torino Ranchero. Look at this Pantera here. Don't see any information on this one as well. Not sure if it's just for show or if they're selling it. There it is. Engine in the back. Pretty cool car. Oh, that one says not for sale. Do not touch. Well, looks like we've got a few more on a signboard here. 40 Packard Coupe. 41 Ford Coupe. There's your phone number and all. Got a few different cars in there. Look at the tow truck body there at the bottom. 1500. This guy's in Delaware. I guess these are the same pictures on this side, but you got a little more light to work with. You can pause on any of those you want to. And we got a new old stock visor here. 900. Fits all kinds of stuff. Casco visor. It's kind of a waffle aluminum. Got all the packaging and the center and all the mounting brackets. Nice visor. We got a 56 Lincoln Newell stock core support, $150. Something you don't see every day if you need one. 57 Ford truck hood back there.
No, I was gonna say if you're somewhat close.
An old Willys Jeep grill there, probably for a pickup or a station wagon. There's another boat here, right there. It's in Trenton, New Jersey. Chrome axle here, $800. And we got a F-250, 1966. There's all your information right there. Looks like a good patina truck right there. Well, here's some bedwood. 300 show special. There's your information if you want some of that red oak for your pickup box bed. Well, he's got 49 Buick. Question mark on that bumper. I almost wonder if that's an Oldsmobile with those built-in wingtips on the end, but I'm not positive. There's another one of these Keystone trains, locomotive. $30 on the Ford horn button. All kinds of little lights and gauges here. Some airplane gauges right there. Now we got a Cadillac here, 1989. $42.50 is the price on that one. There's all your information. Good looking Fleetwood right there. And we got a Chrysler New Yorker, a big old Chrysler there. All leather upholstery, $59.50 is the price. Got a 440, or no, a 400 I guess. There's all your information on it. Leather is getting a little dry. Nice car though. Then we got a little 32 Ford 5-window project. All steel. 25 grand on that one. Nice body right there. Sitting on some frame rails. Got the grill and all. And we got a Buick Regal over here. This one is 8,300. That's all your information. Cloth interior. Looks like kind of a barn find Survivor. Little wear and tear, some surface rust here and there. Looks like we got a Malibu fender over there, I think. And we got a Model A two-door sedan here. 3031 style. Barn fine, barn fresh right there. Even got the chicken wire up in the roof. Don't see a price on that one. How much is the Model A there?
6,000.
Okay, thank you.
Might be a little negotiable.
Okay. $6,000 on that one. Got a 57 Chevy here. Two-door post. 13.9 on that one. There's all your information.
It's in the picture. I just wanted to get it.
And we got a Model A on this side, 9,500 on this one. Looks like pretty much a stock car. And we're going to jump across here. Nice Cadillac convertible across the aisle here. Good looking caddy right there. This guy's got all Cadillac parts here. There's the information. Indianapolis Cadillac. We've talked to him a couple times. There's their thing right there as well if you want to catch them. I don't see the price on that caddy, but a nice car. Or maybe it's in the window there. Let's see. Yes, it is 65K. It says 65 grand. Good looking Cadillac right there. Well, looks like he's got another one over here. Buick convertible here. See if he's got a price on this one. This one is, I don't know, I don't see the price on that one. But anyway, that's the same guy that owns that one, has the Cadillac. Good looking Buick right there. Now we got a guy up there catching some rays up on the party bus there. It is a pretty warm day. Anyway, we're gonna finish it up there. So we'll catch you back at the booth and show you what we got. Hi folks, as promised, we're going to show you what we got in the front field here. So this is a three-part series. We had the infield and the north field as well, so you can catch those videos as well. But this is at the Carlisle Swap Meet here, fall 2025. And we got this nice banjo steering wheel here. 1930s banjo wheel. Got a Ford truck. I believe that's like a 38 or 9 Ford truck hood latch. We got the handle and the latch part. We got this grill guard here. That was on somebody's $5 table. I couldn't believe it. Good deal there. Triple bar grill guard. Got a nice Divco milk truck hood ornament there. That was a really heavy die cast. I bought this just for fun to have at the house. It's a little cast aluminum 32 Ford grill. We got this GM heater here. This is kind of cool. It's got a GM emblem on it, 1940s era. We got these two King Bee lights here, new in the box. They're kind of nice little bullet-shaped lights, and they even have a little base on them. So they're like marker lights. There's a pair of those. King Bee in the original box got glass lenses on them, so they're a little bit older. We got these two visors here. This one is a 52-4 Ford, and this one is an aftermarket accessory visor, and it's got a piece of trim, you know, that just mounts in the middle. You got the windshield bracket, goes down to your divider. Those we actually got off Marketplace. Lady came in and met us at the gate with those. So we got them because we're here, but they really didn't come from the swap meet, but we did get them right out by there. And I was happy to find these. These are two little trim pieces that don't look like much, but they go down. We got a cameo carrier, and these go down on the front edge of the bed. So I was happy to find those right there to fill a hole. So anyway, we didn't get too much in the front field because we kind of did that one last, so they were closing down some of them, but you can see we had piles from the other fields here. So you can catch the other videos, and like I say, please subscribe if you haven't already. Thumbs up, good comments, all those things are really appreciated. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next round.